Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ss Ori if you don't know me already. And today we're doing another tea time. And I just felt like this was more of a channel message, but whatever this video go to, we just gonna let it flow because I'm not really forcing anything right now. But I'm doing some type of transmutation, if you will. But welcome back to tea time. Grab your drink, grab your snacky snack, grab your glass of wine, water, tea, cacao, whatever you like to drink, babe. Come on, join in, join in. My tea is still relatively hot, so I'm not gonna take a big gulp right now, but just know it's here, okay? It's here. So this video is really talking about not everything is what it seems. And I feel like I'm learning that every day as I grow and evolve within my journey, my life path, and learning that everything is not what it seemed and not what it looked like on the outside surface. Is I was talking to my brother and sister earlier today that not everything is surface level. Things deserve a deeper understanding than what the surface is bringing us, so we can have more detail and understanding of what is happening. And what's on the surface is not what a person truly is. And as I'm growing and evolving in my journey, that goes for different opportunities, living situations and different things like that. We might want one thing, but once we get it, it does not look like what's we want it from a deeper level. Let's say, for example, you are looking for a job and then you finally find a job. It was never the job that you thought it will be when you get the job, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of things is not what it seems and what it looks like, and we have to have that discernment and understanding to know what is for us, what is not for us. And then if it's something that we really wanted and it didn't work out in our favor, it's for a reason. It's for many ways that we do not see, and sometimes we're trying to force something to happen because we want a desired outcome, because we have like these certain deadlines that we put on these expectations within our lives. But not everything is cracked up what it's meant to be. And leaving room for the opportunity to blossom and present itself the way that we hope it would. We can ask for all the money in the world, but if the job is pretty shitty, of course it's not going to be what we hope it to be. We have to have that discernment and that trust within ourselves and our inner knowing. And then if let's say the thing didn't work out the way we wanted to, if it's not this, it's something better. Something's greater out there for us, and not allow those one set decision to dictate the rest of our decision for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year. Hell, because we hope for something more and we set our eyes on one thing and not see the unlimited potential in front of us, the unlimited opportunity and resources in front of us. And I am always learning to pivot and make the necessary change and rewriting my story for something better. Because if it's not working out in that time, something better is coming, something greater is coming, that's more fulfilling and greater for me, and not allow it to deter me from the real goal of what I'm seeking from this opportunity, right? And I'm just bringing this up because a lot of times we do get lost in the sauce of life and what we hope to see and what we believe it needs to be ours. But what if God, source, universe have something better that we're not really paying attention to, and it's kind of blocking us from actually seeing what is right in front of us, right? And how can we reframe that? How can we re-establish that trust within ourselves, in our inner knowing, and plus in God, source, universe? How can we do that? It's about getting still. It's about returning back to self. It's about blocking out the noise and recenter us in our own body, in our own mind. When we feel so scattered and uncentered, it's calling for us to go inward and get still and not allow things to define us from the outside world, but seek inner guidance so everything outside of us can align with the inner guidance of what we're not seeing. Because if we so busy focusing on the outside world so much, we blocking out the true message that's trying to come in through our own intuition, through our own nudges. And I feel like I'm learning that a lot, and learning to not only pivot but also continue to relearn myself, how to love myself, how to trust myself, how to know my inner knowing again. and listening to the inner voices that's guiding me to right where I need to be. Of course, the good voices that aligns you to where you're meant to be. And if you don't know, it's time to get clear and make it plain of what you really want. Because we can ask for so many things, but is it really what we wanted? Is it really what aligns us to what we want to feel fulfillment to? And is it blocking us from actually receiving what we desire in our life? A lot of times we want surface things. A lot of times we hope for the surface thing to fulfill us, but what is really deep rooted beyond the surface? What is under the surface that we're not seeing? Our soul is yearning and hoping for something more. But if we're not taking the time out to actually hear our own soul and our own spirit and our own inner knowing of what is for us, how are we going to actually grow? How are we going to actually evolve? How are we going to actually just be who we are and get what we really want out of life? How can we? How can we really embrace and appreciate that for who we are? And getting clear, making it clear and plain for the messages to come through, because we want things to work out. We want things to work out in a certain way, but are we first aligning to where we need to be? Are we aligning our mind and our action steps to that desire? Are we sticking to that writing out plan that we hope for? And if you're not getting it organized, if you're not having a plan, if you're not even having an idea of what you want, that's the first thing that need to come true. Need to become clear, true for you. And then 2, get sure in yourself. Create trust, create balance, create trust within yourself by getting still, getting grounded, going on walks, getting fresh air, taking deep, full breaths within your own mind. And 3, not taking everything so personally when things doesn't work out that you hope it to be. Because like I said, if it's not this, it's something better, something greater, something is more fulfilling for us. Because we can get lost in like, oh my God, I want this, I want this, I want this. But is it really what you need in this moment? Is that really going to fulfill you? Is it really going to benefit for you for your long term? Is it going to sustain you? And then let's say you've been working at this place for a long time, for 3 months, and now you realize you just really hate this job. Now you got to get yourself back out on the market. And that goes for number 4. Choosing yourself over and over and over again. Because if you don't choose yourself, then who will? Who will show up for you in the way you never thought could? Only you can. Then all the rest of the world will follow. Because you deserve the infinite love, blessings, prosperity, the creation to unfold in your life. Call in that inner power within you to radiate outward so things can unfold for you. Aligning yourself mentally, physically, emotionally to where you need to be and what you seek. And it can be starting out small, and then it can graduate to be bigger, and we always want to dream real big first. Okay, we have the big goals, so how are we going to break out the big goals into small goals so we can actually meet it? What can we do today to actually elevate ourselves to something more? And I really had to learn it today. I was just laying in my bed, just processing what's going on in my life and realigning myself. Like, I have a camera, I have some lights, I have things I can record and just do things with my life, and I don't have to sit and wallow in something I do not want in my life. And I can transmute it and change it into something more, into creation, and transcend it to more. And what's really been helping me is scripting, meditating, yoga, and just being out in nature and letting the sun just, shower over me and cleanse my energy. Listening to calm music and being okay with where I'm at right now. And honoring my stillness, but also my divine action to where I want to be. And pouring more into my passions and showing up on the camera, even if it feels like things are just not unfolding the way I want to. Reminding myself I am capable. I am desirable for my opportunities. And asking yourself, okay, you're making the actionable steps and then you fall off. Ask yourself, why are you falling off? Have that weekly reflection on your own life and see, why do this keep happening? Why do I keep falling off? Why do I keep self-sabotaging my own greatness? Do I really believe I deserve this greatness in my life? Because the only way things gonna stick is actually getting to the root, getting underneath the surface, getting what we're not seeing, what's being unseen to us. As I'm filming this, it is a Scorpio full moon, so a lot of things is coming to the surface. And if it's coming to the surface for you, allow it to come up and release it and let it be for what it is, and not push it away and constantly feed into old habits that does not serve you. It's okay to move on. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to change and change your mind from what you thought you wanted to something better. Be the evolution in the light that you seek. Be the hoping thing that you hope out of life. And watch everything around you magnetize and change and shift for you. Even though I'm going through certain things in my life, great things are still happening in my life. And I'm constantly rewriting my story every day because I have the pen to do so. And so do you. You don't have to live in the worst case scenario every time. Live in the best case scenario. Live in the ultimate case scenario that leaves you joyful and hopeful for your own future, for your own life, for you in general. Create, transmute, and let it flow through you. Because you are the leader, you are the power. We are all the power to our own reality. Find what really matters to you and look beyond what the world is showing you on the surface, and look deeper and ask yourself why, when, who, and how can you move forward in your life for something better. You deserve better. You want better. You deserve better. You're not seeking it for no freaking reason. May the ideas shower over you. May the creativity shower over you. May the blessings shower over you. You are more than what the eye see. And allow your personality underneath to shine through, to seep through to the pores of your skin, so people can fully see you for who you are. And then people who don't understand you will never understand you. If they start judging you, they were never for you. And the right people that's for you will know. You will know. Because they will praise you for being who you are. The jobs, the situation, your friends or family don't understand you. It's time to seek something better. Continue to practice that muscle of choosing you. Getting deeper with yourself. Loving yourself deeper. More than you ever could before. And follow that inner knowing, the inner trust, the inner nudges that you seek. Because you're more than what people know of you. You're more than what society tell you who you are. So get deep. Write down one deep thing in the comments and let me know what's been holding you back. What is you resisting? And why don't you want to show your true self into people? This is a safe space. If you want to drop that below, or you can just email me. I have my email below just in case you don't feel safe dropping it in the comments. And being okay with just being different. Constantly choosing you. Showing up for you. It might not look beautiful at first, but after a while, it will. It's going to unfold in ways, but we so used to continue to go, go, go. We don't slow down enough just to accept what is. It's time to accept what is and embrace you and embrace the circumstance, even if it feels very shitty right now. But this shitty feeling ain't gonna last forever. It's just a moment in a lifetime. A moment in a lifetime. What is this moment teaching you? What are you learning from this moment? How can I realign myself to where I'm meant to be? And if you're not sure right now, go back into your hobbies. Allow it to form where you need to be. And guide you where you need to be. Because you deserve to be where you want to be. But let's take a sip of the tea. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. I think I want to end it on a affirmation. What is the affirmation? I am more than what meets the eye. Let's drop in. I am more than what meets the eyes. I am more than what meets the eyes. I am more than what meets the eyes. This is your daily reminder to choose yourself, but honor yourself when you make mistakes. Honor yourself when things not going as you hope it to be. Honor yourself through all the trials and tribulation. And holding yourself, showing yourself gratitude, grace, and compassion through it all. Because you deserve the infinite peace and joy and fulfillment and blessings to shower over your life. You are not your life circumstances. You are the solution to your circumstances. Much love, family. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. And share with somebody who might need to hear this. And yeah, let me know what else you want to see from me. Any questions or anything, link it below. A lot of changes coming to my coming to my YouTube channel. And if you coming here from my podcast channel, I'm probably not gonna be doing podcasts anymore. I should make a huge announcement on that, but I just feel like I should hone in on my YouTube channel and just focus on that. And if you're down for that, like, comment, and subscribe, and share with somebody who needs to hear this. And let me know what you're looking for. And of course, more readings is coming onto my page and subliminal, so stay tuned for that. And much love, family. Until next time.